Do you imagine walking on your bollocks? Oh!
Hi everyone, and this is Weekly Geek Speak Bemusement Arcade. I'm Dan and I'm here with Andrew and Scott. Today we're going to be looking at the new Pokémon designs from the upcoming X and Y games. Scott's smiling because he kind of refuses to admit that anything past Mew exists.
There is, it's just fact, it's signed fact. There's 151 categorised Pokémon. And then after that, it's stuff people made up.
Okay, so first off we have the new starter Pokemon. So we've got Froakie, the water one, Fennekin, the fire one, and Chespin.
It looks like, do you know when you see like a Shakespeare play, like performed by a 10-year-old, and then they're like, oh, you can be the tree, you'll be a great tree, and they give him that costume.
I don't like the detail in his arms. They just look really lazily drawn. Like, oh shit, I've got 10 minutes. Just draw some flippers. I think that looks like a girl's Pokemon.
It's the one, everybody's gone like batshit crazy for it.
Why has it got tulips growing out of its ears?
It looks like my granddad's ears. Sorry, G-Dad, for betraying you.
Is G-Dad a Pokemon?
He will be. We're getting there, aren't we?
And then we've got the frog.
You can't go wrong with a frog.
Why has he got an Abraham Lincoln beard?
I think he looks like Benjamin Franklin.
That's the one, yeah.
But it's water, so it doesn't really make any sense.
Which is your favourite out of them now?
I randomly like this one after I realised that this was a conker, and it made sense because I thought, why they just put like a gerbil in a hat and then called it a grass type, but it's meant to be like a hedgehog, but the spikes are a conker shell, and I kind of like it now.
Okay.
But it depends what they evolve into because they've not revealed that yet.
I do like Grandad ears.
I'd say the frog.
So we've got our starter Pokemon now. What Pokemon will we find along the way? That looks like a cosplayer I've seen.
It does look like Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Sailor Moon dog.
Why is Fairy good? Do we know much about Fairy?
Fairy is they've made it to counter dragon.
That the big beastie horrible dragon ones can get beaten by this. What's this? It's Front Willy, I'm going to call that one. Front Willy butterfly head.
Yveltal and Xerneas.
Well, I think it looks really cool. It's kind of the most badass one I've seen for a long while.
They've put a lot of time into that one and then just like taken it out of Chespin's arm.
This is how I wish all Pokemon looked to some degree.
This one looks like this deer needs to eat more. It's anorexic. And I think we're encouraging children to be anorexic deers.
You can imagine this being called like Diablos. Or...
Out of the two, though, that is miles better.
Oh yeah. Joe, sometimes you see a fan poster for a film and you go, that's almost good enough to be a good film poster.
Yep.
That's almost good enough to be an original 151.
There you have it. Scott approves of Yveltal, if that's how you say it.
Strong
it is
praise.
now.
So this is Digimon and this is Miyazaki.
Mega Mewtwo is its actual name.
Mega Mewtwo?
Yeah, it evolves from Mewtwo in battles.
So for a short time, it's like supersonic?
Yeah.
Why?
Because...
Why has it got penises as feet?
Oh my god, they're really phallic.
No, they are, look, they are. I'm sorry to keep bringing up genitals, but they look
You're
like
not
anything.
sorry.
I don't get the hat, I don't get the feet, and it's got a boob.
It's got like a Wembley dome on his head. Yeah. It should be Mew free.
If it was another clone of Mew, that was part of the storyline. There's like a sequel
like
to the first game.
One of the Ripley ones that they open the cupboard and are like, kill me! No.
In fact, I'm most offended by that because it's undermining a Pokemon I love.
Skiddo and Go-Goat.
Skiddo sounds like something you find in your pants. It looks fun. It makes me jolly.
I suppose that's...
Scary, scared, avenue, give me a kiss.
Is that how they sound?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like evolutions when it's just like... Looks like the adult version of the first one.
This looks like it was based on an orange. This one has more of a lemon shape. That's my observation.
Citrus birds.
On citrus birds.
So
Is that why the lemon one burns? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's stingier.
This
That,
one,
I think that's cool on its own, but I don't like it as an evolution of that.
this, like, I imagine you'd find it walking up Route 1, 2 or 3. It's one of those first
The
ones you would
Pidgey
think.
of the...
That's annoying, and then
Pidgey
you
du jour.
just keep getting this and this and this every time.
Cool.
That's so Raven.
You keep showing that in. I don't like this one. This is Helioptile. The ears open up like a a Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park.
I think it's horrible.
It's too cutesy.
It looks like when you go to like an office party and then someone annoying ties a tie around the head.
It does like that.
I'm wacky, mate. Hello. Tie.
The eyes are way too big.
Don't like that.
No.
This Kung Fu Panda, World of Warcraft or whatever, now this. What
And then
who decided pandas can fight?
If this was just gone and it didn't have a bit of a flap, I would really like that. But I don't know if I think about it.
I get why the martial arts is associated with Chinese or pandas, but I'm really fed up of fighting pandas. It's kind of
It is a bit of a.
it's a bit
cliche,
obvious place to go.
And
I
this
kind of like the
panda's
attitude of the first one though. It's like Sonic attitude, like
Ooh.
ow that hurt. Well, I was trying to put a brave face.
He looks like a knobhead. He's wearing a leather fur jacket.
Sounds like a vomit.
And I don't know, but it's got
It looks like
it's got
vomit.
these chunks flying
Oh
off
god,
of it.
it's a fucking... They've got to the point, they've run out of ideas, and now they've got vomit Pokemon. I accuse them of regurgitating ideas a lot, but now they're regurgitating regurgitation.
Looks better.
This one, which I think looks like it's got a cock.
That's
flying.
an erect penis. It's got one leg and an erect penis.
Look at those evil eyes. It's like a rapist.
It's really.
butterfly.
It doesn't look finished. I don't know what's up with that.
It's a Russian robot. I've just
Yeah, I'm not that into them. Did you ever watch the raccoons?
Yes.
yeah.
Cyril Snipe, isn't it?
Cyril Sneer.
Didn't say I watched it recently.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is that a fucking ghetto blaster he is?
Yeah, well, I thought it was
Hi-fi.
a bat thing, but
And
it's
that's
actually
its sonar.
yeah. But they've gone for like Dark Dragon, and it's obviously got a wyvern-esque name. So I don't know if it's meant to be
Gargoyle.
It's very
man
Digimon.
bat, yeah.
except it's not got like a machine gun sticking out of its arse.
It's one of them where...
That's about the only difference.
I imagine it being lemur-sized.
Oh, see, I imagine it being massive.
I know, I imagine it quite...
But I wouldn't know. I prefer it if it was just this tiny little dark dragon bat.
really small. Like, yeah. It's like, oh, there's one in again. Bloody line at window.
Get it out.
Dr. Zoidberg, but blue.
It is, really,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And his claw apparently shoots water out like a water pistol. But I don't know, like, why not give it a gun?
It's
But
better
there we
than
go.
Krabby. I'll give it that much. You like to pretend in a parallel world, maybe, these things could... There's a world where we enslave animals and make them fight. And they could exist.
Now we've got a
That's a
sword.
sword.
Oh, so
I'm not into it.
No, that's just...
Not into it at all.
this is highly speculated to be evolve into 666 because it's got a kind of scorpion tail. So people are saying it's going to evolve to a manticore.
If it were me, I'd have the 666 being almost... I know they've added ones, but like Magma and Electabuzz in the first ones, when it's a they don't evolve, but it just looks badass. It's like looks fully developed from the off.
I don't like it. It's too cute though.
Yeah.
It looks like it should be on a children's
Bit of
book. He looks like he's wearing a turban.
Someone's unpeeled an exotic banana, and shit, there's a bird inside.
It's like a bird squid.
Yeah, bird squid. Yeah, that looks more like a squid.
Yeah, that just looks quite cool. That's kind of like the enemy on like a Mario game. You wouldn't necessarily guess that's what they're meant to look like
Yeah,
because they're
yeah.
just little sprites.
Do you remember the cowfish on Mario? On one of the levels,
I
there's
do.
a cowfish. That
I
was
do,
weird.
yeah.
That could be a Pokemon.
Do you
Do we really want to talk about this?
Flabebe, the flower baby Pokemon.
Is that wanking?
It comes with the flower. And
It looks like it does.
it's,
They must be aware of how phallic that looks. I'm more concerned about the person who designs that and is not aware of the phallic nature of it than the one
it's got
who's
a bit
implicitly
of
done it.
Mike's cheeks going on as well.
It does look like Mike with like...
Mike rubbing his face on
If
the
we-
cup.
That's weird. When your nan at Easter picks up a really crap like Kinnerton Easter egg from Lidl and it's got a right shitty design rabbit on it.
It won't be in my team, I don't think, for long.
Gets worse.
Swirlix, which looks like this because it only eats sweets. And this offsets the anorexia ones because this one's really unhealthy. And then this one, which looks like a shy guy from Mario had sex with a birdo from Mario, and then something had a shit on its head.
It looks like a fort balloon for that one. What's he thinking?
He's thinking, like, why was I born?
I would love someone to animate a fake nature documentary about Pokemon breeding habits. Because I'm genuinely quite fascinated how some of them mate.
Spritzy Dixie.
I don't know if this would be like Swirlix or it'd be like Swirlix.
I look like that.
The second one. It's the second one.
Swirlix.
God.
If you want to hire me for voice acting, I'm available in the description below. Every generation has a fake Pikachu.
Just looks like it's 25 to 10. Like, why is it telling me the time?
So, what was your favourite?
That first legendary one with the grabber. He's one of my. He's my second.
There you
And
are.
he's my
Evil
first.
Tell.
He's my first.
You know what? I actually do like this.
Is it growing on you?
Yeah, it's uninventive because it's a fruit. It's a food one, but it's a lot better than the ice cream cones from last time. Mainly because I like its voice.
Which is
Swirlix.
I like Lemon Bird. That has to be the worst for me.
that's the worst I've ever seen. And I accept Jinx, which is a black minstrel transvestite, but that's the worst one I've ever seen.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, he's Nicki. That's so true.
There are favourites, but make sure you comment your favourites below and tell us what you agree with us on and what you didn't.
Be nice and constructive. Don't be like, I disagree with you, fatty.
All the comments. They wouldn't have been otherwise.
I know. But at least I feel like I've controlled that. Crying into my Jaffa cake.
Rubbing butter into your chest.
So while Scott does that, we'll be off and we'll see you for more Bemusement Arcade soon. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.
Yeah.
Steve has a quiz for us.
I do. I have a quiz,
And if the question, what's the Joker's real name? Like, technically the answer to that's quote-unquote Jack Napier if they're referring to the Batman 89. But the Joker doesn't have a real name is an equally valid answer. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to be careful how
Yeah,
you
you've gotta
phrase
be-
the questions. Like, say...